Hey, Church Pastor Matthew here. Can I just say that Easter weekend was awesome? It started on Saturday with the egg hunt. We had kids dancing, singing with puppets. We went out and did an egg hunt. It was fantastic. We know that we had at least 90 individual kids from our community, from our neighborhood, plus our kids from the church. So it was a huge party, a couple hundred people looking for eggs. We hid eggs, but we use that term real loosely because they weren't hidden very well. There were so many eggs, they were just kind of rolled out onto the ground in the playground and in the volleyball court and out on the field. And so thank you to everybody who gave eggs, filled them with treats and gave eggs. Thank you to everybody who hid eggs. Thank you for everybody who invited friends and family and neighbors. The Easter egg outreach was a huge success. One of the best parts was some of the very same people who came for the very first time to the egg hunt came to Easter service the next day. So the egg hunt was on Saturday. Sunday we had two worship services, 9 and 10:45, and we had over 200 people come for Easter services. That's double what we normally see on a Sunday morning. And so first service we had kid stuff going on. Both hours we did the worship service, and the place was a huge party. And so I met a number of people who came to the egg hunt the day before and then came back for Easter morning. And then I also met a couple that one of you invited, a couple who are about my age, and she said that she had never been to a church service ever in her life. Yes, she had been in a church building for a funeral and for a wedding, but had never been to a church service. And I know for a lot of us that sounds really amazing. But the idea of who Jesus is and what he did on the cross was really foreign to her. And then her husband said that, yeah, he'd been to a couple church services over the years, but it never made any sense. And this was the first time that going to church, the message that he heard made sense. In fact, what Jesus did on the cross made total sense to him. And with a big grin on his face, he said, we'll be back. And so I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who invited friends and family to the egg hunt on Saturday and to Easter celebration on Sunday. Everybody who came on Sunday morning got to hear the story of who Jesus is. He's the Christ, the conquering King. And we heard about how he conquered sin and death for us so that we could have freedom and be a part of his kingdom. And so Easter was awesome. And so thank you for all the parts that you played in making that such an amazing day. And then as we look ahead to what's next, one of the big things coming up this summer, yes, we're doing the car show in July, but one of the other big things that we're doing this summer for sharing Jesus' love with our community is we're doing a kids outreach, a VBS, Vacation Bible School of sorts, right? A summer camp, specific for introducing kids who don't know Jesus yet, and also helping kids who know him grow in their relationship with him. And so that'll be going on in June. And so in the newsletter today, you'll find dates for the car show, you'll find dates for the kids outreach. And so I would encourage you, begin thinking about and praying about how you could be a part of those. Easter was a big success because everybody got involved. The car show and the outreach to kids will be a huge success when everybody gets involved. And so I just want to encourage you, please be involved. I'm so thankful that our church continues to share Jesus' love with this community. Good News Church exists to be disciples who make disciples, right? Be and make disciples of Jesus Christ who love God, love others, and serve the world. And so as summer comes up, this is what we're planning on doing, serving the world, especially right here in North Denver and Broomfield. And so if you'll look around the newsletter, see what else is going on, and then if you need anything from me, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks.